Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat and looking grim 'cause they've been sitting choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that.
And here's to the girls who play smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000, a matinee, a Pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that, and one for Mahler.
Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house by clutching to copies of life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them.
Here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant singer. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. And here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody does. A toast to that invincible bunch. Dinosaur surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise. 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 Rise.
Hey everyone, Kelly Strange here. As a choreographer, I have worked with our next performer twice, the second time being when I choreographed Anything Goes for Keystone, where she played the iconic role of Reno Sweeney. I love working with this lady and newlywed. Congratulations, you guys. It is my pleasure to introduce Erin Kelly Ayala singing I'd Rather Be Me from the musical Mean Girls.
So your best friend screw you over, acting nice when she not nice. Well, I have some advice, cause it's happened to me twice. Here's my secret strategy, it always works because the world doesn't end, it just feels like it does. So raise your right finger and solemnly apologize. Let's just fight and make up, not tell these lies. Let's call our damage, even clean the slate till it's like new. It's a new life for me, where I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. I'll say no, I'll say knock it off with your notes and your rules and your games and all those sycophants who follow you. Or remember all their names, and when they drag you down like they inevitably do, I will not laugh along with them and prove their pally screw, cause that's not me. I don't need their good opinions, I have plenty of opinions. Every asshole has opinions, but it doesn't make them true. What's true is being me, and I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. So raise them high, cause playing nice and shy is insulting my IQ. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me than be with you.
Hi, I'm Carol McDonough. I serve as production coordinator at Keystone Theatrics, but you might know me best as a stage manager. Next up, we have Shalisha Kerr singing If You Knew My Story from Bright Star.
If you knew my story, you'd have a hard time believing me. You'd think I was lying. Joy and sorrow never last. I'll die trying not to live in the past. If you knew my story, my heaven and my hell. If you knew my story,
My name is Chris Krahulik, and I served as a director for Keystone Theatrics during the first 3 seasons. It operated out of the Playhouse at Allenbury, and I'm here to introduce this next song for you. We have Megan Nardello, Torrance Brown, Jess Logan, and Audrey Knoll singing The Life I Never Led from Sister Act.
I've never talked back. I've never slept late. I've never sat down when told to stand straight. I've never let go or just gone with the flow. And I don't even know really why. I've never asked questions or taken a dare. I've never worn clothes that might make people stare. I've never rebelled or just stood up and yelled or even just held my head high. And all of these feelings unspoken, all of these truths unsaid,
They're all I have left of the life I never led.
I've never gone surfing or ran with the crowd,
or danced on a table, or laughed much too loud.
I've never quite dared to leave myself bared. I've just been too scared I might fall.
I've never seen Paris,
Swum naked,
Been kissed,
I've never quite realized just how much I've missed.
and what did I get for hedging each bet? Another regret, and that's all.
And all of the wishes unasked for, all of the needs unfed,
They're all that remain of the life I never led.
and now,
Now that you've given me one little taste of it,
and now,
now that I know what I know.
well, how can on ignoring the waste of it?
after all of the years that I've clung to my fears, would you help me let go? Help me let go. I want to be brave. I want to be strong. I want to believe I'm where I belong, to stand up and say I'm seizing the day, to not just obey but to choose.
And I may not surf, I may not see friends, but I have to know I still have a chance. And maybe I'll make a painful mistake. It's mine though to take or refuse. And all of the doors yet to open, all of the rooms ahead,
They're beckoning a bride,
scary and
But
new.
I'm standing tall.
and I'm walking through.
What's gone may be gone, but I won't go on playing dead.
It's time to start living the life I never led.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Dell, and I was the director at Keystone Theatrics of Ken Ludwig's Leading Ladies. It actually was the last show before everything shut down. I hope you saw it. It was a riot, but if not, at least you're here today. And next up is Tay Schaffner with Burn from Hamilton.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive. She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all right to my heart. You forfeit your place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you
Hello, my name is Grace Wellman, and I previously performed in productions with Keystone Theatrics such as Mary Poppins and Anything Goes. I had the pleasure of choreographing this next number, which is Forget About the Boy from Thoroughly Modern Millie. This show is set in the 1920s, and it follows Millie as she finds a new life for herself in New York. Her grand plan is to find a secretary job for a wealthy man and then marry him, but that plan kind of goes wrong along the way. This number features some really talented ladies such as Ellen Grace Steele, Carly Lafferty, Maria Petrolak, as well as myself. Hope you enjoy!
No canary in a cage for me. This canary's ready to fly free. Cut the cord. Is that a man I once adored? He's nothing but an albatross, no great loss, double crosser. Forget about the boy, pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rat, and I flatter. Forget about the boy, forget about the boy, forget about the boy. And in the moonlight, don't you think about him? Sister, you're much better off without him. You can blow the blues a kiss goodbye and put the sun back in the sky. For when he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Shout hooray and hallelujah. Now me and Mr. Wrong are through. I'll find myself another beau who I know is no rover. Forget about the Jimmy, oh Jimmy.
Horace.
Danny.
Milton.
Percy, Edgar, Timothy, Alfred.
Barney Schreiber, CPA. Cut the cord.
Oh Jimmy, silly boy.
He's nothing but an albatross, the great boss double crosser. Forget about the boy. Pull the plug. Ain't he the one who pulled the rug? He's lower than an alley cat, dirty rags and white plaster. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the Count, hooray, and hallelujah. Now me and Mr. Wrong are through. I'll find myself another beau who I know is no rover. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy.
And in the moonlight, don't think about him.
Sister, you're much better off without him. You can blow the blues and kiss goodbye and put the sun back in the sky. When he comes crawling, I'm not falling. Hallelujah. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy. Forget about the boy.
Hi everyone, my name is Megan Nardella, and at Keystone Theatrics I have been seen on stage as Flotsam in the production of Little Mermaid, as well as the Shoemaker's Elf in Shrek the Musical. I've also been fortunate enough to have vocal and music directed at Keystone Theatrics, including my role as assistant vocal director of A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, and my role as one of the lead teaching artists of Keystone Youth Theatrics, including music and vocal directing some of the shows 2 summers ago, as well as producing content for KYT Online last summer. I am absolutely thrilled to be introducing this next performer because she is one of the wonderful kids that I've gotten to work with through Keystone Youth Theatrics. She is a star on stage and off, and so I am thrilled to present Carissa Williams singing Much More from the Fantastics, and I hope you enjoy.
I'd like to swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold. Then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told. Just once, just once, just once before I'm old. I'd like to be not evil, but a little worldly wise, to be the kind of girl designed to be kissed upon the eyes. I'd like to dance till 2 o'clock, or sometimes dance till dawn. Or if the band could stand it, just go on and on and on. Just once, before the chance is gone. I'd like to waste a week or 2 and never do a chore, to wear my hair unfastened so it billows to the floor, to do the things I've dreamed about but never done before. Perhaps I'm bad or wild or mad with of grief in store. But I want much more than keeping house, much more, much more, much more.
Hi, my name is Kayla Capone Casper, and I've been seen both on the stage as an actor and off the stage as a vocal director with Keystone Theatrics. Up next is Ellen Grace Deal singing Dying to Know by Timothy Huang.
When I turned 8, this boy in my class, who I think was called Marty, gave me a golden slinky at my roller skating party. He said, I have one too, but I got this for you, 'cause it's pretty and full of spring. 10 minutes later, I pulled on the ends and I straightened the whole damn thing. See, I was dying to know what made the slinky go. Was it gravity, or just 'cause it was spirally? And it made Marty cry, though I have no idea why. Marty shed tears in the rink, but I knew what made a slinky slink. It's the gravity. In college, I met this guy in my class. He was dreamy and such a poet. Too bad the class was drama and stage, and he just didn't know it. He said stubborn is hard, so don't let him bombard you with meaning behind the word. 7 weeks later, he fails out of class. I pass 'cause I'm such a nerd. See, I was dying to know what made a script into a show. How in subtlety Stoppard could make irony. And though it took me a year, when suddenly it all came clear, I knew the beauty in prose. What poetry guy learned, God only knows. And now you quietly say from your seat, the soy sauce please, then half a beat. My love for this fills up my heart with joy. And like, how can I just ignore when there's this emphasis to explore? Did you say please, my love, or do you love the joy? You put down your soy sauce, wasabi, and miso. Now swallow your salmon roe, 'cause I'm dying to know. I'm dying to know. Want you to tell me you mean the words you say, that they're not just another cliche. I'm dying to know. I'm dying to know. I swear to God, if there's a blueprint to your heart, I'd like to analyze that goddamn chart. Dying to, dying to, dying to, dying to. I'm dying to know.
I, Rowan Young. I'm here to do an introduction, which is super exciting, and I'm recording on my phone today, so if my eyes keep looking random places, it's because I'm not used to recording on my phone. I'm usually on my laptop, but today we're on my phone. Also, welcome to my backyard. That's our fire pit. Dustin told me to tell you information that would be important for you to know. So all of the aforementioned information is important, so know it. Anyway, I'm Rowan. You know me as a cabaret host here. I have hosted both in-person and online things, which is super exciting. And I also am a stage manager by trade. I am graduating in like a month from Penn State University with a BFA in theater, which is very exciting. And so I've been a follow spot, a painter, a crew member. There's a train. Shout out to Mary Butler George if you can hear the train in the background. Anyway, I am here to do an introduction. I know what you're thinking. Rowan, stop talking and cut to the chase. We want to see people singing. So I'm just going to stop talking and cut to the chase. The next song will be Hillary Miller singing She Used to Be Mine from Waitress. Hillary?
It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. The shoes and this apron, the place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl who's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken, won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She's gone, but she used to be mine. It's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who'll be reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but she'll learn how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day till it finally reminds her to stop just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but it used to be mine. Used to be mine. She's messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
I'm here today for two reasons, but the first reason is because the cabaret today benefits the YWCA of Carlisle, and the super cool thing about this is that my mom, who is this person right here. She's the executive director of the YWCA of Carlisle, and just because she won't tell you herself, the sense of humor and jokes that I tell here online a lot that are on video are all because of my mom. We have the same sense of humor. She taught me everything I know, including hairstyle. We often have the same hair, so that's just a fun fact. Anyway, my mom is here today to tell you a little bit about the YWCA and what they do. So, Mother?
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here tonight. I've seen the cabaret online and I've seen the cabaret in person, and I'm excited to be able to participate. The YWCA in Carlisle's mission is to eliminate racism and empower young girls and women. And what does that look like? We have broad programming that spans from preschools and preschool services to after-school programming for some of the community's most at-risk children, to STEM after-school clubs for girls. We also provide the rape, crisis, sexual assault counseling and services for Cumberland County. And then we do have some support groups that use our building and some fitness opportunities for adults at our facility. So we have a lot of programming for almost anybody in our community, and the funding that we raise tonight and that we're raising as an agency right now is going to support our summer camps. Kids have been at home for a lot of the past school year, and this summer we're able to provide summer camps outside in the sun, socially distanced, and there will be a focus on learning. So the monies that raised will be supporting our summer camp programming, which is a robust slate of opportunities for the kids for 7 weeks. So thank you for being here, and I'd like to take a moment to introduce Allison Rambler, who is going to be singing Watch What Happens from Newsies.
Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. Ha! It's a cinch. It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? It's a girl! How the hell? Is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guy some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, you watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. Picture a handsome, heroically charismatic, plain-spoken, no, nothing, skirt-chasing, cocky little son of a... Lie down with dogs and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is, he's also the face of the strike. What a face. Face the fact, that's a face that could save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt, and absolute power, wait, corrupts? Absolutely, that is genius! But give me some time, I'll be twice as good as that. 6 months from never. Just look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the one we'll create. Their mistake is they got old. That is not a mistake. We'll be making no, sir, we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me the brand new century, and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on. And I I can't watch what happens. But all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been. And it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
Hi everyone, I'm Janelle Gleason and I'm the director of Keystone Theatrics Family Series. As a lifelong dancer and performer, I understand the kind of girl power and confidence that comes from dancing on stage. And I'm so glad to be with you all this evening to celebrate the women that make Keystone Theatrics such an empowering and welcoming group of talented people. And wow, did I feel that girl power just pouring off the stage from this next group of performers as we film the Cell Block Tango together. And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I betcha you would have done the same.
Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipschitz. You know how people have those little habits that get you down? Like Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So I come home this one evening and I'm really irritated. And I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie, lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping. And I said to him, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I betcha you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single, and we hit it off right away. We started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix in his drink, we'd have dinner. Well, it was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. And then I found out. Single, he told me. Single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? So that night when he came home from work, I mixed him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenal.
He had it coming. He had it coming. From lipstick to the flower in it dry. And then he used it. And he abused it. It was a murder. Zero lipstick.
Now I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up a chicken for dinner, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. "You've been screwing the milkman," he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I betcha you would have done the same.
Niitä kärsäkenit. Hat monjakogi erslakum lefokta. A ferishimati make the choptama fayet. Then emigas. Inar totalan vajok. Nemperom je mojan ko samogin tertam. Perbaltmer renderskin megamagi radni erteteg meg.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty.
My sister Veronica and I had this double act, and my husband Charlie used to travel around with us. Now, for the last number of our act, we did 20 acrobatic tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, all in a row. Now this one night in Cicero, we were all up in our hotel room, boozing, having a couple laughs, and we ran out of ice. So I ran out to get some more. When I came back, I went to open the door, and there was Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. It wasn't until later, as I was washing the blood off my hands, that I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. 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 They had it coming along. I didn't do it. She didn't do it. But if I done it, but if she done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. 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 They took a flower in its prime. I didn't do it. And then they used it. But if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Al Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he'd go out looking for himself all the time. Every night he'd be out trying to find himself. And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead.
The dirty bum, the dirty bum. They had it coming. 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 They had it coming all along. That's if they used us. If they used us. And they abused us. And they abused us. How could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had to play. If you'd have been there, if you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Pop that gum one more time. Number 17, the spread eagle.
Artistic differences.
I bet you would have done the same.
Hi, my name is Donna Lynch, and I'm a local dance educator and choreographer. I've worked with Keystone Theatrics in the past on Spamalot, and we were working on Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat right before the COVID shutdown, so hopefully we'll be back soon with that production. Up next is Sushma Saha performing God Help the Outcasts from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Thanks for watching.
I don't know if you can hear me, or if you're even there. I don't know if you would listen to a gypsy's prayer. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still I see your face and wonder, weren't you once an outcast too? God help the outcasts, hungry from birth. Show them the mercy they don't find on earth. God help my people, they look to you still. God help the outcasts, or nobody will. They ask for wealth, they ask for fame, they ask for glory to shine on their name. They ask for love they can possess. They ask for God and His angels bless them. I ask for nothing, I can get by, but I know so many less lucky than I. Please help my people, the poor and downtrodden. I thought we all were the children of God. God help the outcasts, children of God. Children of God.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Faye LeBlanc. I'm Dustin's mom. Most of you know me. I run the box office and manage the concession stands as well, and get to see all these talented performers perform. It is my great pleasure to introduce tonight the beautiful and talented Carly Lafferty, who will sing for you Get Out and Stay Out from 9 to 5 the musical. Sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
Well, it's funny how you waltzed in here, assuming I'd come back. Well, let me tell you something. You are way off track. Can't you see I'm different? Or are you still that blind? No, you stand right there and take it. There's no love to hide behind. Well, I am proud to tell you I'm really doing good. I'm doing so much better than you ever thought I would. Got my own place, my own space to think and dream and plan. Took me this long to realize I do not need a man. I used to need you, but then I finally learned. I used to want you, but now the tables turned. I used to love you, now it's your time to scorn. 'Cause I'm saying goodbye, and I won't wait for your return. So get out and stay out, I finally had enough. Don't kiss me on your way out, it wouldn't move me much. You used me, abused me, you cheated and you lied. So get out and stay out, I'm taking back my life. I wonder what you'll do when I am not around. Now that your new love has up and let you down. You've always come crying to me throughout the years, to mend another broken heart, to dry your selfish tears. So get out and stay out, I'm moving on at last. So I've been so foolish, but that was in the past. I never thought I'd be the one to say goodbye. You get out and stay out, I'm taking back my life. Dreams and plans are in the making. Success is out there for the taking. Wish it was as simple as it sounds. I have no choice, I have to do it.
back into it. Now that I'm unfettered and unbound, get out and stay out. I finally had enough. Don't kiss me on your way out. You wouldn't move me much. Abuse me, you cheated and you lied. So get out and stay out. I'm taking back my
Hi everyone, my name is Olivia Nato, and I have been the choreographer for Keystone Youth Theatrics youth summer camps the past 2 years, and I had the privilege of performing and starring in Keystone's first musical of Shrek as Gingy. Now I am so excited to introduce our next act of Rebecca Hartman and Lexi Fazzolari performing You Love Who You Love from Bonnie and Clyde. Thank you for watching this amazing cabaret.
I know my heart don't care what people say. All I know is that I've never felt like this. And besides, I wouldn't change him if I could. No man's all good. I always knew what I was taking on, but I always felt that I could change his ways, even if my man will never fall in line. I'm glad he's mine, 'cause you love who you love, and you can't help how you're made. You don't have no say, your heart decides. It's that simple, I'm afraid. Yes, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along. I only care that he's mine and I am his. There ain't no rules, that's how it is. Most girls would hate to be standing in my shoes, but true love's something you don't choose. For you love who you love, and you go with what you feel, and you never think what's down the road while the fairy tale seems real. Oh, you love who you love. Common sense may say it's wrong. There's a part of him you know is wild. Maybe that's what made you love him all along. Maybe that's what made you love him all along.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Angelosi. I've been working with Keystone Theatrics as murder mystery playwright, director, and choreographer. I had the pleasure of choreographing the very first musical, Shrek, with Keystone Theatrics. I've been missing my performers over the past year, one of which is a fierce gal, Lindsay Bretz Morgan, and she will be singing for you, You Learn to Live Without from If Then.
learn to take your coffee black. You learn to drink your whiskey neat. You learn to take a shower cold and sleep on tired feet. You learn to order dinner in. You learn to send the laundry out. You learn how to amuse yourself. You learn to live without. You tell yourself you're rich at last, in money and in time. You draw the bath and then unplug the phone. You pour yourself a Pinot Clos du Vau 2003. You sit a spell a queen upon her throne. You go to bed alone. Learn to fall asleep alone. You learn to silence ticking clocks. Learn to pull the shades at night and double check the locks. You learn to speak so calmly when your heart would like to scream and shout. You learn to stop and breathe and smile. You learn to live without. You find a coat and tie you thought you'd given to Goodwill. You toss his favorite shoes onto the pile. You see him in the faces of the boys he left behind. And I beat with every tiny smile, but only for a while. You learn to count quiet wins, hour with no unprompted tears. Not to count the deadly days as they fade into years. You learn to stand alone at last, so brave and bold and strong and stout. You learn to somehow like the dark and even love the doubt. You learn to hold your life inside you and never let it out. You learn to live and die and then to live. Learn to live without. Learn to live without. You learn to live without.
Hi, my name is Ellen Deal. I have been in a few Keystone Theatrics shows over the past few years. Most recently, I choreographed the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend themed cabaret. So fun to be a part of these cabarets during this crazy time. So I actually choreographed the next number. So next up, we have Marina, Carissa, Charlotte, Lorraine, Mary, Ava, Rose, and Kirsten in Brand New You from the musical 13. Enjoy.
I saw the cover and I judged the book. I turned away within the second look. But now, I see a brand new you. I told myself I better run and hide. I never noticed
see a brand new you. I see a brand new you. I never knew that you could understand, but I looked up and you reached out your hand, and now I see a brand new you. I open my eyes, there's a great big world around. I open my eyes, and just a look at what I found. Na 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 I open my eyes, and there's a great big world around. I open my eyes, and just a look at what I found. I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you. I see a brand new you.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Gracie. I am the founder and producing artistic director with the Bare Bones Theater Ensemble in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. In 2019, I had the distinct honor to direct Mary Poppins for Keystone Theatrics at the Allenbury Playhouse. Our next performer held the title role in this production. Maria Petrolak is kind, funny, giving, smart, humble, beautiful, and one of the most talented performers I've ever had the pleasure to work with, both as an actor and her director. She took a chance with me when I directed my very first show many moons ago with Theater Harrisburg. Above all else, it is an honor to call Maria my friend. Please welcome Maria Petrolak as she sings I'm a Woman from Smokey Joe's Cafe.
I can wash out 44 pairs of socks, have them hanging out on the line. I can press and iron 2 dozen shirts before you can count from 1 to 9. I can scoop up a great big dipper full of lard out from the drippings can. Throw it in the skillet, go out and do my shopping and be back before it melts in the pan. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I'll say it again. I can rub and scrub till this old house is just shining like a dime. Feed the baby, grease the car, and powder my face at the same time. Get all dressed up, go out and swing till 4 a.m. and then lay down at 5, get up at 6 and start it all over again. 'Cause I am a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I'll say it again. If you come to me sickly, you know I'm gonna make you well. If you come to me hexed up, you know I'm gonna break that spell. If you come to me hungry, you know I'm gonna feed you full of grits. And if it's loving you lacking, I'll kiss you and give you the shivering fits. 'Cause I am a woman, W-O-M-A-N. 'Cause I'm a woman, W-O-M-A-N. I can stretch a greenback dollar bill from here to kingdom come. I can play the numbers and pay my bills and still end up with some. I got a $20 gold piece. That means there ain't nothing I can't do. I can make a dress out of a feed bag so I can make a man